A coward dies 1,000 deaths. A soldier dies but once.
Welcome all. This is Blaezer RTW. I hope you are well. I am good. Join me for a 1v1. The benchmark again up against Lee. Let's see how I do. Let's have a look what we've got actually. Lee, I guess, will have his 15-5 with the general. It looks like I've gone 14-6 possibly. There or thereabouts. Anyway, so yeah, let's get the ball rolling. Obviously just sizing each other up for the minute there. Still sizing each other up. Oh, there we go. And we're off, right then. Yeah, here we go. So the only difference to what I would have normally is that I've got 3 peeler shields in behind the first one. The first one's 3 deep, and then the second 3 are 5 deep. Probably just me messing around, having a little look how it all works and all that. So yeah, so it's going to be a pretty standard start, I think, by the look of it. Just get close to each other, see what happens. It's always quite hard finding the balance between attack and defense. You don't want to necessarily be totally defensive, but then you don't want to trip yourself up and cause yourself more issues than it's worth. Looks like I'm going to start instigating things. So I'll throw my peeler unit in to get his first one, and then I've moved my units around to the left just to keep him honest, basically, see what's happening. Yeah, it looks like I'm just rearranging my lines slightly just to make sure that my first row of units doesn't get peeled. My one's actually the one that's gone out of that lot though, which is a bit annoying. But what I should be doing now is probably after these guys have thrown their peeler into the loose ones, or if I'm not manually targeting the ones behind, is engage the 3 peeler units with the 3 units that are there, open up my first type units into open and put them on auto peeler, and I think they should go for those ones automatically without having to target them because the ones in front of them are engaged. So yeah, he's moved his army around to face up. I'm going to shimmy mine off to the right. Just dancing a little bit of a dance. So I need to be a little bit careful I don't leave this guy a bit too isolated because he is a peeler unit, but at the end of the day he's got 61 in him. So yeah, there we go. I'm starting to open up my second one, my first tight line now. Hopefully they'll go for these guys, will they? No, Cav's just swinging over to the left, as you can see. Yeah, I don't know. Yep, there you go. I'm going for them. They're going for me. My Cav went out to the left. That's forced his to pull his out to my right, which will probably mean that I will mimic him now, unless I'm going to go for a bang in the centre. I'm not going to. It looks like he's rushing or committing a lot of units forward. Anyway, I could do with opening up this line here again, the second line of tight units, and just keeping them on auto peeler and just taking out what I can of the ones behind. I'm going to move up and just shore up the centre a little bit there and just get a bit closer to my left flank. My Cav's still there, not doing too much, but just keeping his honest and ready for, obviously if he goes in, hopefully for the counter strike. Fairly even in the centre. None of that one's taken a few digs from peeler. Yeah, here he is rushing up his unit. So there's a slight hole in the centre here I could probably do with patching. He sent a unit in to patch up, so I should probably do the same there. But you can see how many he's got in reserve compared to me. Now it's even, or even the same. Looks like he's clumping a load in the middle, which would probably tell me that he's going to do something there just because he's backing himself up. I've gone for a cheeky little, just sent 2 cav units in. That's going to bring all of his cav in, which is what I was kind of hoping for, because now I should be sending these guys into counter charge. If I can get a good strike, I might do quite well there. Looks like one of my units has gone. Is that an urban? Yeah, that was an urban that's gone, one of the front units. So I did catch him all right there, but whether it was enough because he overloaded that centre. Now everything's in that centre. I'm going to pull out. He'll probably pull out as well. Yep, there he is. He's got his general in behind, given the rally ability. It's quite a nice clump here on the left, the three there. If I could hit them with all my cav, I could probably route them off, which would just free up three of my units. He might go for a dig in the centre, which might cause me to have to go for him, and likewise I might do the same to him. Looks like he's going for it. I am actually going for those units on the right though, but I should probably actually be countering him there because he's just routed off three of my units. No, he didn't quite get the third one, so that's unlucky. Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah, and now that one's gone and that one's gone. Yeah, so, yeah. Not great. I've got a feeling that might be a little bit too much infantry. I've got in for a big strike on that on my right hand flank as I look at it. He's coming in for a counter strike, or at least going to hit my general. I need to back up my general with some numbers. I've gone for his general as well out the back. Didn't really take a lot out though. So now I'm just trying to force the numbers in there. I haven't really got anything else I can throw in there. He's throwing his general cav in now. Two of his units have gone at the back. I don't know what they were. They were urbans. Yeah, it's getting close. He's pulled his out. I've pulled my cav out. Two more of mine have gone. Looks like he's going to slam his straight back into the back of my general. I could do with making sure I countercharge in his cav now and just hitting it big time. Looks like I've gone for it, but I didn't let my units actually line up. So yeah, I've come in behind his normal Praetorian cav. His general's still at the back, but that number of cav going in just did enough. It's routed off the two main units that I had, and now I've just got my cav and a couple of other units at the back here. It's pretty even, but to my eye, he looks like he's just got a bit more weight in his numbers. He's bringing in one of the routers back. Okay, yeah, I mean, obviously Lee's general will be hitting his rally ability. That's what he's there to do. Makes all the difference. Yeah, that's basically it. Desperately thrown in a couple of other guys that have come back from routing, but it's going to be too little too late. I don't know how many my generals got. 14, 26, 40, 67. It's pretty even. I think he's probably got about 40 or 50 more than me, so that should make all the difference now, especially as mine would have been a 14-6, and with the 2 experience strike would have been on the cav, not the urbans. He'll have his general and probably a couple of his units will have experience strikes. I should have checked at the beginning. I got this guy here who's looked like he's just come back from routing. I could do with throwing him back in, but my cav's gone now, which is bad times because I've only got 3 urbans left. So yeah, but yeah, a lot better than I have done against him. So that's the main thing. He's just routed off my general, and yeah, that be that. So yeah, starting to get a bit closer to him. Hopefully, in the next couple of times I play him on these, I'll get a win. We shall see. He's a good player, so yeah, it'll be difficult whenever. Just wait for the end screen now. I think it's just how it's done. Yeah, there you go. So not too much difference between it. He just had a lot more men remaining. That's the name of the game. Right. Cheers. Laters.
Call me Blaezer.